Help support AMTV by becoming a patron, an AMTV staff member, and following us over on Twitter.
Hi there guys, it's Adam Martin here, and welcome back to another instalment of the Now Review. We're going to be taking a look at Now 100 Hits Summer. So this isn't anything necessarily new from Now. They've done summer albums before as far back as the 80s. In fact, I think it was 1986 they released the first Now That's What I Call Summer album. And since then, in the 2010s, they've done Now That's What I Call Summer Party. That had a year variant for a while. And they've covered summer. It's not a new topic. But this is the first time we've had 100 summer hits on one album. So let's take a look. So as you can see, it's 5 discs, this one, so 20 tracks per disc. This cover's alright, yeah. I mean, you got the hammocks, you got the beach, you've got where thousands of people not socially distancing. You've got the sea, and you've got a cocktail, because that's what we all want at the beach. You know, it's very summery, it's very standard. I do like the colour scheme here. I think it's quite nice. It's quite bare for a summer album. Normally they like to go big with these, but I actually think this is quite a nice sort of subdued cover. So yeah, I'm a big fan of that, actually. And there's the spine. 3 colours again, it's hard to tell. That's orange, that's white, and that's red. I don't know why they have to do that. Just keep it 1 colour or 2 colours at most, in my opinion. This is still sealed, by the way. I will open it, but I got this on release day. That's when I'm filming it. So that is, we've got 100 tracks here. We'll get into the tracks when I open it up. So, of course, we have to check out the all-important track list. So I'm going to open this up, and we're going to see what's on here. Okay, so we're going to open this thing up. Oh, it's the latest music for free! There's the Now app. I think the Now app does have some... It's definitely got in-app purchases, doesn't it? I think we all know that. Anyway, CD1, you've got Dua Lipa, Don't Start Now, Doja Cat with Say So, Justin Timberlake, Can't Stop the Feeling, Shakira and Wyclef Jean with Hips Don't Lie, Regard with Ride It, Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus, Old Town Road, Louis Fonsi with Despacito, that's not the version with Justin Bieber, JP Cooper with September Song, Chainsmokers and Coldplay, Something Just Like This, Pharrell Williams, Happy, Clean Bandit and Jess Glynn, Rather Be, Mike Posner, however you say it, I Took a Pill in Ibiza, Jonas Blue and Dakota with Fast Car, Ollie Murs, Dance With Me Tonight, Calvin Harris and Pharrell Williams, Katy Perry and Big Sean with Feels, Lana Del Rey and Cedric Gervais with Summertime Sadness, Jennifer Lopez On the Floor, Pitbull and Kesha with Timber, Maroon 5 with Sugar, and Nicki Minaj with Starships. And yeah, do you know what? For CD1, that is a pretty summery album. I love it's not just 20 tracks. I think some of the biggest problems I had with the Now Summer albums of the past was that they just focused on the year of when it was released. And for the year versions of the album, when it was like Summer Party 2017, 2018, that made sense. But I feel summer albums should be a mix of all songs. So you've got modern hits like Don't Start Now and Say So. You've got some stuff from a few years ago, but you've also got classic stuff on here. Like Dance With Me Tonight is 10 years old now, I think, which is insane. But it's mainly modern stuff from like the last 10 years. Stuff that a lot of people probably know. CD2, you've got Bill Withers with Lovely Day, Otis Redding, Sitting on Dock of the Bay, Mamas and Papas, California Dreamin', The Foundations with Build Me Up Buttercup, Four Seasons with December 63, The Drifters with Under the Boardwalk, The Isley Brothers with Summer Breeze Part 1, Louis Bega with Mamba No. 5, Barry Manilow with Copacabana, is that the 93 remix, Gloria Estefan with Rhythm Is Gonna Get Ya, Gypsy Kings with Bambaleo, Santana with Oya Como Va, Haircut with Fantastic Day, The Style Council with Long Hot Summer, Sergio Mendes and the Black Eyed Peas with Mas Que Nada, Bellini with Samba de Janeiro, Shaggy and Rayvon with In the Summertime, Las Lobos with La Bamba, Blondie The Tide Is High, and Jamiroquai with Space Cowboy. Again, I love that this is more classic stuff, so you're getting into stuff from, I mean, as far back as the 60s, 70s, 80s, this is like your first classic disc. I really like they've done this. A lot of younger fans might be able to experience these songs for the first time, so really happy they've included that, and follow them on all their social medias as well. It's honestly a good way to keep up with them, so I'd recommend it. CD3, you got Naughty Boy and Sam Smith with La La La, Becky Hill and Shift Key with Better Off Without You, Jonas Brothers, What a Man Gotta Do, Silk City, Dua Lipa, feat. Diplo and Mark Ronson with Electricity, Jax Jones, Martin Solveig, Ray and Europa with Tequila, Dua Lipa with Break My Heart, she's on her a few times, isn't she? George Ezra with Pretty Shining People, Justin Bieber with Yummy, Mabel Don't Call Me Up, Medusa and Good Boys with Piece of Your Heart, Mr. Probs with Waves, Sigala and Ella Aya for Came Here for Love, American Author's Best Day of My Life, Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan, 1999, Martin Garrix feat. Macklemore and Patrick Stump of Fall Out Boy with Summer Days, Kygo and Selena Gomez, It Ain't Me, Naked and Diosexual, Swedish House Mafia and Tiny Temper, Miami to Ibiza, DJ Fresh for Raw with Hot Right Now, and Demi Lovato with Cool for the Summer. So again, a nice mix of like stuff from the last 10 years. So you've got modern stuff like the Dua Lipa songs, but also, you know, some classic stuff from the last 10 years. Maybe that's the order. They've gone like new last 10 years, classic, new last 10 years. That's the picture without the title there. So let's see, is this all classic songs? So you got Black Eyed Peas with I Got a Feeling, Shawn Mendes with Stitches, Zara Larsson with Lush Life, Tyre Cruz with Dynamite, 5 Seconds of Summer with She Looks So Perfect, Stereophonics, Have a Nice Day, Dario G with Sunshine? Oh, I think that's how you say it. Years and Years with Shine, Haim with Summer Girl, Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta with the Grease Megamix, classic. Dr. Album, It's My Life, great song, very happy that's on here. Bob Marley and Funk Star Deluxe with Sun Is Shining, Arrow with Hot Hot Hot, Chris Rea with On the Beach, Carole King, It Might As Well Rain Until September, The Motors with Airport, The Lovin' Spoonful with Daydream, Bobby Darin with Beyond the Sea, Cliff Richard and the Shadows, Summer Holiday, and Stan Getz, Jairo Gilberto, Astro Gilberto and Antonio Carlos Jobim with The Girl from Ipanema. I hope I got all those right. But again, more classic songs on here. Yes, you got like, I Got a Feeling and stuff. But there are more classic songs on here. So let's see how Disc 5 rounds off the whole package. You've got ELO with Mr. Blue Sky, Whitney Houston, I Want to Dance with Somebody, Katrina and the Raves, We're Walking on Sunshine, Coldplay, Him for the Weekend, Jess Glynn, Don't Be So Hard on Yourself, Eric Prydz with Call on Me, Avicii, Waiting for Love, Flow Rider, Good Feeling, Nico and Vince with Am I Wrong, Miley Cyrus with Malibu, All Saints with Pure Shores, I nearly said it, you can read it, but I'm not going to say it, Rhythm of the Night, The Shapeshifters with Lola's Theme, Ricky Martin with Livin' La Vida Loca, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince with Summertime, Nelly with Hot in Here, Robin Thicke and Pharrell with Blurred Lines, 10cc with Dreadlock Holiday, Bobby McFerrin with Don't Worry Be Happy, and the Beach Boys with California Girls. Quite a fitting way to close off a summer album with a Beach Boys song. I think that's very apt. Well, I'll talk more about my feelings on the track list as a whole in a minute. I'll just grab one of the discs. Let's see what these look like. Well, this one at least, there you go. So you've got mainly blue with a yellow font there and a palm tree. Nice and simple. I actually like this, you know, it's not too obnoxious, it's not too intrusive. It's a decent disc design. Okay, so we've talked about the track list, and what do I think of it? Well, I think there's actually a great mix of both the new kinds of songs on here, the 2019, 2020 stuff, mixed with classic stuff from the last century. I know a lot of compilation albums that aim for the summer market or like the younger youth market just prefer to go for what's popular in the charts. So kudos to Now for going with songs that are a bit older, that are still classics in their own right and absolutely summer hits, there's no question about that. Because I think anyone who puts this on, they're actually going to get a good breadth of songs across the decades for summer, and I think that's a great musical education really for anybody, both fans old and new. I would even hazard to say this might be the best Now Summer album that's ever been. I would probably have to listen to all the other ones as well to recap, but off the top of my head, this is absolutely fantastic. It's brilliant. Now, where can you get this from? Well, you can get it in all the usual places. Shops are back open, so supermarkets, HMV, stuff like that, for between £11 and £13. I did pre-order mine off Amazon. It was $11.99, my pre-order. If you give it enough time, it'll eventually come down into the £2 for £15 range at HMV, so you might be able to get it for a few pounds cheaper. But I would highly recommend, if you're going to be throwing summer parties, when it's safe to do so, mind you, if you're going to be doing that, you know, you want some music on, and this is a definite contender. I mean, keep the physical media alive, drop the Spotify playlist or the Now Music app, but yeah, definitely focus on getting this. This is a great summer album filled with great party tracks, filled with great classic tracks, modern tracks. It's honestly got a bit of everything for the summertime that we all like to enjoy, especially with this heat wave going on. So my closing thoughts on it are pretty much best Now Summer album ever? Most likely. But that is all for this installment of the Now Review. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please remember to leave a like on this video. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you're new or if you like my content. Really would love you to join the AMTV crowd. But thank you very much for watching. And until the next one, I will see you guys next time.
Thank you to our patrons for helping to support the show. And a special thank you to Macra, Hooks Media, Ben Freeman, Ethan Carberry-Holt, Bruce Danton, The Broken Kitsumanoid, and Francine Salazar, our AMTV staff members.